a damn new phone.
Did you put new light bulbs in? You look so clear.
I went and got my Chantel light bulbs on.
Hey.
I said, I said, hey man, can you give me the same light bulbs that Chantel has?
Yes.
They was like, wait a minute.
See, this is how this
went in the back.
You look super good.
They went in the back. They went in the back and got them from me.
Yeah, you went down to the dollar store like I told you. I told you to go there. All right.
Yeah, she cracked it up, man. We got a new light bulb. Ain't it, man?
You must got a new light bulb. So we can't, even though we can't encourage people to do it, but you know it's a versus battle going on right now. So that's probably where a lot of people are gonna be at. That's so funny because online is like going out. Like if it's a spot that's hotter than, you know what I mean? Like especially Instagram, because there's just so much going on, and especially prime time at this time of day, everybody going live because they off work, the kids is doing whatever they doing, and they don't got nothing else to do.
I think we got some loyal fans though.
Yeah, we definitely do.
I think we got some loyal hanger outers.
We definitely got
Thursday. You know
what
I'm talking about?
Yeah, we got some good stories tonight too. So I was hoping that we was gonna have a decent viewership tonight because we got some really good stories. I'm actually excited about it. And that's
I'm trying to get fired tonight. I'm trying to get fired tonight.
This is sick. Just say no.
I got the battle on the laptop, y'all on the cell. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's dedication.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do that. So yeah, if y'all want to watch that battle, put it up. Yeah, watch the battle on another device and keep us right here. I'm so hot.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm done.
That's my other device face.
Lady Soul, hi. She used to be our front desk receptionist at KMOJ. She left us.
Her.
She left us.
Hey, Minnesota Fats. You give that face after they say your name. Like, hey, thought you was somebody. They say your name like you somebody, they give you the face like you ain't nobody. Hey, Minnesota Fats.
Right.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, so you ready for these stories?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. All right, so let me do this real quick. I need to do this because I don't do this when I should.
She said you look so clear.
You look clear, man. It's like you know what I mean, like you just popped out of a movie. Hold up. I'm trying to pin this. It's not.
I just hopped out the movie.
Why does it not let me?
Yeah, Jizzle, what's up?
Jizzle. What is going on? It's not letting me pin this. I'm trying to pin
Jizzle, they got me on that. They got me on that Lil Key remix. Me, Taylor J, and Jay Plaza.
The Lil Kid remix. What?
Lil Key.
Oh, okay.
Lil Key remix. Me, Jay Plaza, and Taylor J. So I'm back in the booth. You know what I mean? So shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm back in the booth.
I got a fly in here. I'm trying to.
Jizzle, come get you one, man. I'm back in the booth, man. Come get you one, partner. I bet you this.
Spicy.
I'm putting 100 on this right here, man. Shout out to one of my best friends in the world. I missed his birthday. Shout out to Lamar. Shout out to Lamar. You know, tell them niggas you run with whatever you want, but you and I know what's going on. Shout out to Lamar. Hey, Jizzle, come get you one, man. I'm telling you.
Everybody want to be plugged.
You rolled in the mud. Hey, whoa. Hate when a nigga try to jug. Me and mine gonna flood on the G.O. Crip on blood. Get superhero love in the hood. I still keep my top and my snub.
You ready to do these stories?
Yeah, tell that boy be going. Come on now. Come on. I get superhero love in the hood, but still keep my top and my snub. Nigga, worldwide was just pimping, and there ain't no slouch in the kitchen. If I say I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna hit him. That's a point blank mission, no missing. Oh, come on, man. That was nice. All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna stop acting like I ain't one of the best ones from here.
A few bars in there.
Okay. Bars in there. Hey, Jizzle though, let's get one, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best thing ever happened, man. I'm telling you, let's do it.
Hey, E-Roll, how you doing? All right. You ready?
Like a power. Price been up the been paying for the woo.
You ready or you got another verse?
Man, that's G.I. doing that. Don't blame me, blame him. You see what he's doing.
Excuse me. Well, we gotta talk about that a little later, okay, honey? Love you.
Hey, G.I., she said talk about it later. If I was you, I investigate on that.
G.I. ain't gonna get mad at me. G.I. loves me. He'll be like, okay.
He gonna be like, later.
He's like, he gonna try to set it up. So like, what time? Like 9, 10? Like, what you was thinking? 9, 10 o'clock? What you think? Oh, he want another verse. Not right now, G.I. We got a show to do, okay? We got people that's gonna be on us if we don't do this show, okay? Hold up, I gotta top myself off because I'm getting hot. I'm sweating.
Ooh, do that again.
Okay.
Do that again.
Okay.
Yes. Do that again. We'll shut up and do that again.
Dab my face?
Watch you powder your nose. Powder.
Wow. You flew all day. Okay. All right. So interlude story number 1.
Just saying got a hot.
Right, yeah, I don't know what to do. I can't be hot flashing yet. That ain't menopause night yet. That's too soon. Right.
Well, I love this shit.
Story number 5. So I don't know how to say his name exactly. If you're a basketball fan, I'm not a big basketball. I'm more into football. But Gilbert Arenas, is that how you say his name?
Gilbert Arenas.
Arenas. Okay, so he's saying that that they got this NBA bubble going on. So they got all of the NBA stars. They can only be inside with the players and with everybody that's involved with the games. They can't go outside anywhere. They can't really travel to see that. Like, they can't do anything outside of the game. Right. So he talked to TMZ, and he was saying that you got grown men, 85% of them single, and you got them locked up at Disney World. He was saying that basically the ball players are getting a little bit fed up because they can't get with their girlfriends. They can't have sex because they're not letting them go outside of the bubble, the NBA bubble that they're in. And I feel like
some of them got their families in there though, I heard.
Yeah, but it's not a lot because they're trying to keep them from being exposed. You know what I mean? So a lot of them, they're starting to complain. He said one of the players, he called out the dude Lou Williams because Lou Williams said that they said, well, what was you doing at the strip club? He said, no, I just went down there to get some wings. They said, dude, ain't nobody going.
Hey, Lou a vet. So Lou gonna have to sneak up and get him some. You know what I'm saying?
He went to the strip club to get some wings, he said. So the dude, Gilbert Arenas, is like, dude, I don't go to the strip club for no wings. I go to see strippers. And he's saying that he don't know how long the NBA players are going to be able to hold up without having sex and seeing their girlfriends and stuff like that, basically. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. They probably going to all start sneaking out like they in college ball or something like that, or like they on punishment. But that bubble is real. They cannot come outside of that or they'll be fine or whatever. So I don't know.
Hey, he said I heard the wings was fire. Well, first of all, we gotta remember who we listening to. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of rapping, I had a verse. He was like, my teachers think I'm smart. They think I'm a genius. So I started bringing guns to work like Gilbert Arenas. Like, I don't know if you know, Gilbert had $100 million contract, Chantel. And got kicked out the NBA for bringing guns in the locker room.
What? How did you get back?
Arguing with somebody else and told the boy I will shoot the shit out you and brought a bag of guns to the locker room and got kicked out the NBA.
Way.
Right. $100 million if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, it's something damn near $100 million that he effed off to bring a guns to work. So first of all, I'm gonna think of why he did. Like, you're snitching. That's like, that's my whole thought. Stop snitching. You know what I'm saying? If Lou Will said he went to get some wings, he went to get some wings.
Yeah, so I didn't know that he wasn't playing. I missed the ex-NBA part because I don't know him like that. So I didn't even know.
That's why I gave you that background, because I know you're a gangster. So you're going to be like, look around that big-ass bag of guns.
So he basically just kicking it with him and telling all the business.
And telling all the business. Yeah, he's a, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. I knew you wouldn't like that. I knew you wouldn't play that.
They restricted their families, their girlfriends. They're like, they got them at like Disney World somewhere. Like that's where they are inside this bubble. So that's
they got them where they used to play they college AAU tournaments. They got them in there, so they got them like living in this bubble where you can coexist. So everybody's coexisting in the same bubble.
Right.
And they have games throughout the day. So instead of having them, so all the NBA players is with each other. So it's like a penitentiary full of athletic people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, come on, you're getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. You can go without some nookie for a couple, about a month. That ain't nothing. People do that on beach trials.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, and then some of them got their families in there. You know what I mean? And if Lou Williams, like, he's a veteran. You know what I mean? So that's like, he's like the Prince or the Michael Jackson of the NBA. You know what I mean?
Well, I was not familiar with him. And when I see in the video, I'm like, he was kind of cute. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he like, you know what? I wouldn't say the Prince of Michael. What I'll say is he's like a D'Angelo or a Maxwell, like somebody that's gonna be in the game forever, and you like them, like no matter what they do, Lou Williams is always gonna be considered like the regular version of Kobe Bryant or the regular version of Michael Jordan. Like he's a really good player. He's just not all flashy and people fake shit.
But he got kicked out for having guns.
No, Gilbert Arenas did.
Oh, okay.
Lou Williams is the guy that he's told on snitching as Gilbert. Anybody named Gilbert sounds a snitch anyway, Gilbert.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I thought that he had a point. Like maybe they need to, but I get what it is. They can't really be in contact with people like that. So
all you got to do is take their temperature. If you take somebody's temperature and they temperature
over time, they could be okay when they come back from a couple days out, but then over like 14 days, 7 to 14 days, things could change, and then now they losing players. So you do have to kind of keep it tight. So I get it, but I don't know. We'll see what happens because according to Arenas, he's saying that if this keeps going on, like the players are gonna break, like they're not gonna be able to handle it, is what he's saying.
He would love that. He would love for the players to break. He would love for that to happen, so he could be the only dumb person that didn't jag off his NBA career. Like you what? You got kicked out for leaving the bubble?
That's crazy. Tony Fly, what's up? Welcome back.
Hey man, you remember the Tony Fly show? You know why I fuck with Tony Fly? Because Tony Fly had a fat dude on the show. Remember that? Mm-hmm. He used to have a fat dude. He used to have a fat dude on there for no reason. And he made the fat dude cool. Shout out to Tony Fly for making fat dudes cool. I don't know what his name was, Tony, but he used to wear the checkered shirts. Because he used to have Tony Fly, Miss Shannon, then the white lady. They used to have some big dude, some fat dude on there. I used to like that. Shout out to Tony Fly for putting fat dudes on. I thought you
made all the big dudes cool. I thought that was your job, your move.
I mean, he gave me faith that it can happen.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to number 4. Okay, so I know you eat McDonald's or what? You still eat McDonald's?
Hell no, I don't eat no McDonald's.
Is it McDonald's or McDonald's?
It's Mac, Muck. I don't eat no Donald's.
When people say, don't get black people to say, hey, you want some McDonald's? You be like, what is McDonald's? I thought it was McDonald's.
It's McDonald's, Mickey D's, Mickey D's.
Which one is worse, McDonald's, or Popeyes? People like, you want some Popeyes?
You want some Popeyes? Fucking up the name. This whole name just fucked up.
So Okay, so here's a story that happened with at McDonald's. So, not sure if it's going to be a lawsuit. So, there was a girl in the McDonald's with her mom in the UK. She was eating her chicken nuggets. A little girl, all right? I think she was like 6. She eating her chicken nuggets, having a blast. La, 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 you know, little kids. Wee, wee, wee. They just eat their food. Okay, little kids, like, just eat. Shit, why you got to
Is
be
that
rude
what
all
little kids be doing? La la la, lee lee lee. Where the hell these little kids come from? Because little kids I know be cussing and gangbang. Where the hell these little kids at? I want to trade them kids for these kids.
Right, this shit ain't hot.
I'm door dashing next time. Y'all on some bullshit.
Oh man, these kids bad. So she eating her chicken nuggets, right? So her mom, no, actually they went to McDonald's, got the chicken nuggets, went home. So the little girl is eating her chicken nuggets at home. All of a sudden she starts choking real bad. So her mom's
She
like, "What's
should.
going on?" Huh?
She
What?
should, because that shit nasty, but go ahead.
Right. So she started choking and she started like, her mom was panicking, like, what's going on? So her mom made her throw up. And so when she threw up the chicken nuggets and she saw some blue stuff inside the chicken nuggets. And do you know what was inside the chicken nuggets?
And
A
blue
freaking
stuff?
a
Hold on,
face
hold on,
mask.
hold on. Blue stuff. Why you gonna take the guessing game out? Hey y'all, for 5 seconds, let's guess what the blue stuff was.
If you didn't hear me already, because I kind of blurted it out, but what was the blue stuff in the chicken nugget? You
I
have
hope it
five.
wasn't the toilet. I hope it wasn't the toilet stuff, the blue stuff out the toilet.
Nope.
Uh was it it wasn't a toy.
Nope. Wasn't a Happy
Was
Meal toy.
Viagra.
What color Viagra? How you know what color Viagra is? Nobody knew that Viagra
Everybody
was.
know that them the blue pills except me.
You know.
Uh I don't
What
know
was
what was
in the chicken nugget, people? Okay. What was inside the chicken nugget? It was blue.
what was it?
It was a face mask baked into the chicken nugget. One of the face masks. So the mom is looking at it like, what the? Yes.
How you fit a
Disgusting.
face mask in a chicken nugget?
So
A big
apparently
ass nugget.
whoever was making the nugget, who knows? Maybe they dropped it in a batter or something, and who knows? Like, how do you get a face mask in the chicken nugget? Everybody's wearing a mask now, so I don't know if they dropped it in or.
So what you forgot? You lost your mask and forgot it and was cooking nuggets. Like, I mean, what the hell happened here?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The
A
baby was
face mask? Or was it a whole face mask?
it was just a piece of face mask in it.
Damn.
Who knows? See,
Damn.
that tells you a lot about the food itself. Like, where was the
Are they
food
suing
before?
somebody? Somebody getting sued?
So so far the mom didn't say she sued yet, but I'm sure she will sue. So the question is, should she sue?
Should she? Of course. The question is when, how, and who?
And she said she went back to McDonald's and like told him like, look, this is some stuff in my daughter's chicken nuggets, and they were like, oh okay, and they kept selling them. The same batch that they sold her. She said they did not handle it well, so I'm sure, man, I will sue for 150 million.
I
I want
want. I
everything.
said I was a court for.
Huh?
Man, what the hell? I don't know about that story. They
That's
had a
disgusting.
whole face mask and a chicken nugget.
Yeah, pieces of a face mask. The baby was
Oh,
eating up.
pieces. Okay. All right. All right. Because a whole face mask and a nugget. What kind of nugget is that? That's a chicken
We
strip.
don't know if it was maybe the rest of the mask was another nugget. She had a 10-piece. Maybe the face mask was another 10-piece. We don't know.
Yeah,
All we know,
I need to follow up on that. I need to know what happened.
yeah, but this is in the UK. Maybe that's how they do things. Over in Europe. Europe,
In the
oh
UK,
no. There is a mask in my nuggets.
mommy, mommy, there's
Mommy,
a napkin in my chicken.
mommy, is there supposed to be a mask in my nuggets?
It's
No.
not a. It's not a chicken. It's a nugget.
All
It's
right, we're
not
gonna
a
move on.
cookie. It's not a cookie. It's a Newton.
No, maybe it was yeah, I was thinking the other white meat, but maybe it was the other blue.
Hey, what it was pork nuggets? They were pork nuggets. I'm not understanding about the mask. Fuck that. I mean, F that story.
You get in trouble. You in trouble already in so many ways.
I
I'm
know
so
I'm in trouble, but it's
I'm
Thursday.
telling.
I don't give a.
I'm telling.
You sound
I know
amazing.
I didn't sound very British, did I? I have to start with, would you like some tea and crumpets? Then I can
Mommy,
go from there.
you
Tea
know,
and crumpets.
mommy.
Would you like some tea and crumpets?
Because I
So,
remember singing. I remember this girl from London. I used to do music with. Her name was Keisha White, right? She used to say, "Farts, farts. Why you not answer your phone?
King Kong.
Why you not answer your phone?" I was like, "Yeah, baby, say that name. Farts,
Wow.
farts."
Wow. You was hyped too, wasn't you? Just hyped. You was hyped.
I was trying to have me old British baby.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next story because this one is a crazy one. It's not so funny, but you're gonna be like, what? All right, so your favorite rap group, Migos, Takeoff, he's in trouble. I'm sure y'all probably heard about it. So Takeoff was at this party, and there was a girl at the party that was invited to the party by the DJ. It was his house. So Migos, she said Migos, Takeoff, not Migos, Takeoff from the group Migos was making her feel uncomfortable all night. He's staring at her. Then he offered her some weed. She was like, I don't smoke. I'm good. So she turned her weed down. So at some point, her and the guy whose party it was, they went upstairs, and Takeoff was coming downstairs while they were going upstairs. And so Takeoff saw her going upstairs with the dude, and so Takeoff and the guy got into an argument. So I guess he mad because whoever the guy's party is got the girl that he wants. So he gets into an argument with the girl. The girl goes into the guy's whose home it is. She goes into his bedroom, and she's like, "I'll wait it out. Since they arguing, I'm just gonna chill in here." That's probably where they was going anyway. So she goes in the bedroom. Next thing you know, Takeoff comes into the bedroom. He starts rubbing on her butt. And she's like telling him, no, I'm good. Like, I'm not feeling like that. She's basically trying to tell him, I'm good, rejecting him. So he turns her around and rapes her from the back. Takeoff from Migos. And then after he raped her, she said he just left out the room after he was done. So now she said she went to the hospital right after it happened. She reported it. She said the doctors did report that there was an aggressive rape that must have happened based on what they did, based on what based on the them checking her out and everything. And so now she's not only suing him, but she says she wants him to go to prison. Like, she's suing him and she wants him to go to jail. So now they're investigating. Takeoff said his lawyers and everything is denying that he did that. His lawyers is like, Takeoff is a really quiet personality. He's known for his talent, and he's a quiet person, and a lot of people try to use that against him to extort him for money. But I'm just feeling like with these artists and these rappers, you got money, you got power, you got fame, you smoking, you drinking, you out of your head, you at a party, you see a chick you like, you don't feel like no female should turn you down. I think sometimes that ego gets the best of them. And I believe he probably did it. I don't think that there's always a situation where the female is lying. Because we can't always believe that in these situations with these celebrities, just because a female goes to a party don't mean she want to leave breaks, or don't mean that she want to have sex with somebody at the party. So I really don't like when these type of allegations happen and they say, oh, she lying. He ain't do that. Why would he not do it? What's to stop him from doing that? What's to stop him from? And if she really did go to the hospital and like get checked out, and they pretty much determined that she was aggressively, you know what I mean, like it was some aggressive sexual activity that happened to her, then she did the right thing. The fact that she said she went to the hospital right away, that says a lot. Because most females wait, you know what I mean, and they don't get nothing done. So, okay. Because you looking like you disagree. You look like you don't believe he did it. What's up, Grip? Talk to me.
You would rather me hit this blunt than say what I got to say out my mouth. Cause so
Well,
I'm just going.
Well, we ain't gonna listen to you. We gonna go to the audience of the list.
Yeah, let the audience, the dude who owned the house should have never left her alone. I agree.
Well, she said she went into the room. She went into the room and because she just wanted to
create the narrative though. He did it, however.
I just feel like it's not far-fetched. I'm not surprised to hear it. I hope that, I mean, at the end of the day, something happened. I just don't, the only thing I'm saying is, I don't want people to just automatically say she's lying, because that's usually what happens. Almost in every situation
if she got, excuse me, she got a rape kit or whatever that said there was some aggressive.
Right.
Now, if you're a well-endowed young man and you beating something down, then that might look like rape too.
Well, she had a whole, she pretty much painted the picture of how it even started, like how the fact that all night she felt uncomfortable. She said he made her feel extremely uncomfortable. And up until the point where he saw her with the guy whose party it was, and
Up
then he
to the
just
point where she got on the bed and was laying down, face down, ass up, or was laying on her back somehow.
no,
So
no.
take off.
They said he raped her from the back, but my
Yeah,
whole
you
thing
said
is
he turned her
exactly
over.
what.
You said he turned her over.
If we don't know how big the girl is, I don't really know how big Takeoff is. She might be a small chick, you know. He might have got really aggressive with her. Men are stronger than women, so that's the point I'm trying to make.
Some men should tell because you'll get with a nigga ass, so you can't just say somebody go. You know what I mean?
But
I
we
can't.
don't,
I
you
don't buy
know,
it. I don't buy it, but I ain't God. That's why I said let me hit the blunt because
right? But
my whole point is I've got ass whoopings for being outside when I wasn't supposed to, and something bad happened to me. And I came home and was like, oh, I did something bad happen to me. And then it was like, did I say not to go outside? I'm like, did you hear me? Like,
okay, so listen though. This is my thing. So the fact that, which I knew was gonna happen, which is why I made sure I set the standard of what I feel like and the tone of what I feel like
right.
happened, and I really do believe her. Not just because I'm a female, but the way she told the story and the fact that she went to the hospital right after. That's what made me feel like she pretty much could have been telling the truth. But the fact that it's automatic that this dude didn't do it is the issue that I have, and
Oh
it's
no,
because
it ain't
why?
automatic. It ain't
You know what I
automatic.
mean?
It ain't automatic,
Right, but
but
she was up,
it ain't
but
automatic. I agree. I
right,
agree that to slip out and to slip in, that could be a matter of 2 seconds. You know?
right. But I'm saying, why do you believe that he didn't do it though?
I
What's
didn't say
so
that. I didn't say that. What I said was that the scenario was built so successfully. It's
no?
like it's almost like one of the movies that we watch, and we like, why'd you
Well,
run in the barn? Why
hey,
did you go there where the killer at? Get in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you something. I've had situations in my life that happened, and I promise you, I really honestly felt like I was in a movie. And I wake up and the next day, I'm like, I cannot believe that really truly actually happened. Sometimes some unbelievable stuff happens. Like, so I just want to make it like clear that at the end of the day, because he's a celebrity, does not mean that he gets a pass or that he could have not done it. And I think egos and celebrity and money and power are some dangerous combinations, dude. When you see all of these celebrities that go to jail for rape and you see their lifestyles, that is a day. I ain't even got that much money. And some days I wake up with a mean ego. I'm feeling myself. I'm like, damn, I got an extra 200 today.
no, you didn't get your chin though. Not your chin though, Chantel. You ain't gotta let them know you're a gangster, girl. Just stop paying extra 200. Girls
And so
don't
I
do
walk around like I'm a boss chick. Like you be like, how you do it? Don't even think about talking to me.
it. Hey,
Which is
look,
what I'm saying, but that's not the point. So the
rape
point
is
is
a
that
rape is a sensitive subject. You know, I've learned that from some people I love in the past. You know, rape is a sensitive subject. What I will say is, please stop putting ourselves in compromising situations. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Men and women. I'm
yeah.
talking to him too. You know what I'm
No,
saying? If he didn't do it, then why is you up there with some girl in a room, whatever? If he did do it, then why you let him? Like it's just a bunch of red flags on both ends. So you know, if he did do it, if he didn't do it, if she let him or if she didn't let him, because the same point that you making is the same point I could be making. I could say she enticed this man, knowing that if you let this man slide up in you one time, that's $1,000,000. And then you go there right after you had sex with him to prove that you had. And then once you let him get it in, you talk crazy to him. Boy, you ain't gay. You ain't know what you talking about. What you talking about? Throw it back. Throw it back.
and that's possible, but that's not always the case. We
I'm
cannot
not
just
saying that's
assume
always the
it's
case, but
possible.
I just gave you two scenarios of
I
each
don't
side.
know one.
Each side.
But
They both silly for putting themselves in that situation.
yeah, but I think that at the end of the day, the truth is the guy that she was going upstairs with initially is the one that invited her. So I think she was going up there with him because she knows him and she was gonna probably go
I
kick it with
think he
him.
should be charged with rape too. Then
I think he should have some type of he has some
and
type
I
of
think whoever with
responsibility.
her should be charged with rape.
What?
I think whoever was with her should be charged with rape.
Yeah, I think he has a responsibility. What's up, John Tay? Hey, Terry. I think he does have some responsibility to tell what happened because he was up there. Because where did he go? That's my question. Because if he was outside of the door arguing with Takeoff and all of a sudden she goes in the room and then Takeoff comes in the room, why would you let him go in the room with her?
Right, that's why I said the story don't pan out, my dude.
It's some indiscrepancies for sure.
Exactly. All of a sudden that buddy disappeared like poof.
Yeah, so what was that about? I mean, I understand, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it could not happen or did happen, but I'm just saying that I don't put it past people.
Especially if he was on the way upstairs to knock her down. You know what I'm saying? Unless the only way that scenario, hold on.
Yeah, use your
That
brain.
scenario could work out where he was taking her upstairs because she was inebriated, and
Could
he
be.
took her upstairs to a guest room and let her lay down, and then he went back to his party. That would make sense. That would make sense. And then Takeoff come in and she inebriated, and then he has sex with her. Now that makes sense.
Or I mean, and then, but my whole thing is, if they was arguing in the hallway, maybe it looked like. I mean, this man might have a big house. Maybe it's two different ways to leave from upstairs. Maybe he thought Takeoff was leaving and going back down to the party or something, and he left too. But he ended up going back
Or
upstairs.
maybe they would never argue, and maybe he was taking her upstairs and Takeoff like, man, why you carrying that bitch? He like, bro, this is my house, bro. I ain't finna have these drunk assholes in my house. And he like, bro, man, she got drunk her damn self. He like, bro, whatever, bro, I'm going. All right, whatever, nigga. And one went one way, and what you heard might have sounded like an argument, but it's really talk between two Atlanta people.
Could be. Never know. All right, we're going to move on either way. All right, cool. So story number 2 in the loop. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Yeah, we can't.
That's what I'm talking about, Jazzy. I don't put it past or on nobody. Anybody do it, everybody, look, anybody do it, everybody did.
No, Jazzy, you're right. We definitely can't put it past. I just don't want the whole situation to always fall on the female is lying. That's what I'm trying to get away from. Like, we don't know. So we can't say she's lying. We can't say he didn't do it. We don't know.
Right. This the new half of the world. This is the new half of the world. We should just start saying dudes did it. Because in the beginning, we should just start saying dudes did it and make their ass prove they didn't do it. Because in the beginning, if you said rape, girl, they used to be like, you used to have to go through hell to say you got raped. Remember that? As soon as you say you got raped, you become the aggressor. I remember that.
It's like, what's going on?
I do remember that when girls used to be like, I got raped. They be like, you're a whore. Right. I'm like, oh, wow. I know I got raped. Like, what the? I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a good old 90s, wasn't it? That was a good old 90s.
Right. Not too long ago. All right, we're going to move on to story number 2 in the loop. Top 5 countdown. Georgia. There's a school in Georgia that suspended 2 students for taking a picture in the hallway of the school. Because, there's certain places that school is already back in session. And if you don't know, the school systems all around the country are trying to figure out, if they haven't already, how they're going to send these kids back to school. If they're going to just do online like they were doing before, or if they're going to put them back physically in the school. So a lot of schools opted for send them back to school physically. And so the issue with that is with the virus, the COVID-19 virus. People are nervous about the kids being too close. And even though you can try to social distance, it's a lot of ways that could not happen. So there's a school in Georgia. It's called North Paulding High School. And a 15-year-old girl named Hannah Waters, she took a picture of what it was like during the time where they all, they switch classes. The bell rang, you got to go to your next class. So she took this picture and she posted it, and she captioned it. She said, day 2 at North Paulding High School, it is just as bad. We were stopped because it was jammed. She added that she said she was pushed around multiple times. She said this is not okay, not to mention the 10% mask rate. So I'm going to show you all the picture that she posted, and it's like, where is the social distancing here at all?
Shout out DB in the house, shout out. Social distancing.
So this is the school. They're back in school, and we know that with the virus, people are not really feeling going back to school because they can't get away from each other. So the girl she posted this picture. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. I don't see nobody doing no damn social distancing.
Right. Do you see any face masks? Where's the face mask? You see like one or two.
I see white kids.
That's beside the point. This is happening everywhere. So just the point of the story. I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story. So that's the picture that she posted on her social media. The school came back and said, you know what? We're suspending you for 5 days for posting that picture.
For snitching.
They suspended her for 5 days, saying that she broke rules about privacy and all these different things, and she shouldn't have posted that picture. They suspended her. They suspended another student for 5 days. And so people are saying, like, was it right for her to get suspended? Because she's trying to tell what's going on in the school. Like, obviously, that's not what people want to see. So now the parents and people are saying, like, what's going on? Y'all are supposed to be social distancing students. And that don't look like no social. If they all come home with the coronavirus, we got a problem.
Man, they need to stop playing. Ain't nobody social distancing nothing. The only reason the clubs and them doing it, because they trying to keep their liquors licenses. Yeah. Man, them people, listen, I've been every summer wear, and ain't nobody, they wear a mask, I'll say that. But man, ain't nobody social distancing if ain't nobody watching, they ain't doing it. Like, shit, people over this shit. And I don't even I ain't gonna say it because you know the devil's real. But all these new COVID cases and all this stuff they got going on, man, look, I don't know nothing about it. I'm gonna just keep on breathing hard. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
You might want to breathe a little light there, buddy, because too much breathing can get you in trouble.
Hey, man, I'm gonna just keep on breathing hard, man. They tripping out there.
Man, she said, same. My baby staying home and yes, fast as them white parents. You know, because my son, he's got some more credits he got to finish before he can be done. So I just signed him up for online. He was like, Mom, I'm going online. I'm not going back. So he's not going back physically to school. I'm good on that. And then how are you going to do that? They got to get on the school bus. Like Latrice just said, her school bus is packed. There's no way to really do that unless you put the plexiglass and maybe in front of each seat. And on the
be like they're in a limo.
Yeah,
or 25 partitions. They got 25 partitions. No, but what I'm talking about is the lunchroom. That's where I used to go down at, man. If the lunchroom can't be the lunchroom, then let me stay home.
Right. And then they got some schools where they got the desk and they got plexiglass in front of each desk. So when you're sitting at your desk, you got the glass in front of you. You sitting at your desk. So it looks like jail almost.
So it looked like a Farrakhan speech.
What's up, Ashton? Yeah, it looks like they're in jail, dude. It's so weird.
Everybody look like they finna give a Farrakhan speech. They got spit guards. Everybody's maniac. This COVID has put a real different. I mean, COVID, George. Did you see that thing? Oh man, I hope that's one of the stories. Is that one of the stories? That thing blowing up?
Oh, no. But I know what you're talking about. Not
damn, what the hell was that?
We'll talk about it after we're done with the stories. You
all right, let's say, look, this shit. Look, where you at, Grip? Help me out. Help me out, Grip.
So anyway, there's 2 students that got suspended at this school for showing the picture of what it's really looking like in schools, which people needed to know. I don't think she should have got suspended at all. There's a car show every weekend across the street from my crib. You should see it. Mask, right? Yeah. I know people not wearing a mask. People are not staying apart. None of that. I don't think she should have got suspended, obviously, because she's just trying to.
And that's a school in Georgia? What part of Georgia is that?
Georgia.
That ain't that Georgia. That's Georgia. That's Georgia. Hey, Georgia.
Yeah, I think that she should be able to sue them because it's like, what did I do wrong? And they saying she broke all these privacy laws and violated school policy about social media and posting images of minors without consent. They trying to find.
So they made her a sex offender?
No.
I thought they upgraded her fast. Like, wow.
Oh, you know that the kids go. I seen a meme that was hilarious. These little kids, was in the classroom. One had a mask on, looking normal. One that was under the desk stole somebody's mask. The other boy had the mask on his eyes. It's like these kids are not the babies, the little kids. They're not moving with these masks, dude. They changing them, flipping them, put them on their head, swinging them around. It's all
They trading the motherfuckers. They like, hey man, I like yours better than mine. Let's trade. Okay.
Cute, yeah. Her mask is cuter than mine, Mrs. Nancy. Don't worry about all that. Just open your books up.
Just switch them.
Right? Can I get the Spider-Man mask, Mrs. Nancy?
I don't like red. I like blue. My dad's a crip.
Oh, it's blue.
Like, take the blue mask, you little game. Well, get the boy that mask.
Exactly. And so now everything just went out the window. All right, let's move on to story number 1. Oh, I gotta show y'all something on story number 1. I'm sorry, I put this story in there because I was just in shock. I mean, it was a quick, just out the blue shock. I didn't know what to expect type shock. And it was a very subtle but traumatizing type of, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, here's the story, number 1.
Okay, we listening.
So there was a naked man out. This is in Europe again, another Europe story.
I should have known it had something to do with somebody naked with your hair. All right, go ahead.
And I got something to show y'all too. It ain't gonna stop.
Oh God, have mercy.
All right, so get your eyeballs ready. Clean your eyes.
Just remember, we men. We men. Hey, man. Every man on here, man. Just remember, man. I ain't set this up, man. This ain't got nothing to do with me, man.
Clean the grease out your eyeballs right now. All right. Okay. So there was a naked man in Europe. Okay, listen. So the man was standing in the street, just standing there. Okay, just standing there, naked, butt naked, head to toe, just standing in the middle of the street, blocking traffic. You understand me? He's standing there blocking traffic. This man gets out his car. He's like, "Excuse me, can you move? What are you doing? Like, I'm trying to drive through, dude." The man just stood there. And I'm gonna tell him.
Buddy said, "You don't see this 12 inches, fool."
I'm gonna show y'all better than I can tell y'all what happened.
That man said, "Hey man," he said, "I'm dictating traffic."
I'm gonna have to see it. Y'all gotta see it.
That my
Look.
Whoa!
I'm telling you, I was like,
oh, he must have told me. He must have told me because he must have said, I like that story.
You can hear it.
Look, I'm about to narrate this, right? Hey, partner, why don't you get your naked ass out the street? Why don't you get your car on my face? Hey, man, you know what you can do? You can take this thing and stick it in your... Hey, look, I found the next person Tyson should be fighting.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. I said that is how Roy Jones Jr. is gonna get knocked out by. Wait a minute, you gonna say, "Hey man, you can take this thing and stick it."
Hey, that man. Hey, look. Buddy hit him with the perfect. Hey, play that again, man. What more? We got to run that back. That's going down. That's going down.
I gotta turn the volume up because you can hear it. You understand me? Somebody you can take the thing.
How about you get your Peter?
Wait, listen though. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear the knockout. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, my bad. I turned the sound out. I was doing too much.
Hey, look, my man, like I told him, he got his hands folded.
Listen to it.
Buddy got out the passenger side. Oh, he's a security guard.
Right. Ooh, you can hear it.
Hey, you know what that sound like? When two canned goods fall out the cabinet.
They fall out the cabinet.
Buddy gotta be like a security guard or something because he got out the passenger side.
Man, that dude knocked that dude out so, and he was out cold. The man was out cold. Who knocked somebody out cold? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was thinking that when Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fights, that is what is going to happen to Roy Jones Jr. Out cold.
He ain't gonna be naked.
Maybe round 3, round 2.
He ain't gonna be naked no matter what happens, and he ain't gonna have his arms folded either.
The dude was standing, you gonna say, hey man, you can take this thing and stick it in your
He's like, hey guy, how about you and your Peter get out the street? He's like, dude.
Hold on, narrate it.
He said, hey man, what the hell, dude? I'm trying to get to the Dodgers game. What are you doing? I'm expressing my rights to stand. Man, get your weak ass out the street. Dude trying to get to the Dodgers game. And he forgot it's COVID. Ain't nobody down there.
Yeah, get you.
So goofy. So look, like, dude, your shit's not even big enough to be standing in the middle of the street. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, he like, you think you better than me? You think you better than me?
Hey, look, why they put him so far away from him, though?
Oh, man. He's not
Stop how what's the word? Ayana, how you doing, sister?
Man, that was tough.
Thank y'all for coming through. That was tough. Hey, one more time in case everybody didn't see it. Hey, y'all, check this out. Everybody in the room, check this out one more time. This is the last time I'm going to play it for y'all.
This is in Europe, by the way, everybody. In Europe, a man is standing in the street naked for no reason.
Look, he's standing in the middle of the street with his Schwarzenegger hanging out.
Look how flat
his booty. He pushing it outwards. He pushing it out. Man, he said his booty was tucked in. That means he was pushing it outwards. He was trying to get all he could get. Man, that's crazy. So
crazy. I cannot understand it. Are there steering wheels on the passenger side?
That should go on Naked Knockouts Volume 1.
No, he got on the passenger side because they drive on the opposite side.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, that should go on Naked Knockouts Volume 1.
Naked Knockouts. Oh, where is that Volume 1? I'm chilling. I don't even want to know what Volume 2, 3, 4. I'm just I can't say no more. He said Naked Knockouts Volume 1. Oh my gosh. Well, that's what's going to happen to good old-fashioned Roy Jones Jr. in September when Mike Tyson knocks him out. Hey, Thea.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be naked, man. So listen, I want to know what blew up on the news. What was that?
Or are you talking about what happened in the other country?
They said it was a fireworks factory.
Oh, I don't know which one you're talking about. There was something that happened.
So I seen some shit earlier. It blew up like fire. It was like boom, 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 boom. And it had a big mushroom cloud. I know one of y'all seen that, man. What was that?
Say it was fake. They tried to say it was fake. But
they said it was fake?
Yeah, I guess people were like putting out different ones of it.
All right, I need to know. Because that looked real as a mother.
Peru or something like that. Some other country called Peru, I think.
Beirut?
Beirut.
Now to the very latest on that catastrophic explosion in Beirut.
I think, Beirut.
Now confirmed dead. More than 5,000 others.
That one?
Authorities are saying
it killed 100 people, right?
1,000 tons of ammonium nitrate blew up. Our senior foreign correspondent Ian Panel is tracking this rapidly.
It's like nitrochemicals or something like that. It just blew up after blue.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that looks crazy. Hold on, let's see if I can find the actual explosion of it.
We weak as hell for not talking about that.
Huh?
I said we weak as hell for not talking about that.
I want to find the actual blast though, because there was somebody.
How many people got killed?
Huh?
They said 100 people died in that thing.
Yeah, a lot of people died. And it was 4,000 people that got injured. That's crazy. It looks like it's just like it does not even look real.
It was going nuts. Yeah. That's what I had seen. Look at that.
Dust
and smoke that swept through the
city. I want to hit the blunt and then do that one time.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
A blast so powerful it was felt in countries more than 100 miles away.
Wow.
Blowing shit up 100 miles away, cuz. Imagine if you was hitting it right then, right? You knocking it down to that last one, you boom, and the whole shit, boy, your girl be like, that nigga got that Beirut. Oh,
Look
Lord.
at that.
Damn, Chantel, you kept the thing up there too long.
Nah, just hey, that's the
You
real.
just want to see some blood, man. I can't stand you. You see her?
That's just what really happened. That's sad. That's scary. Whew, that's scary. It's in like Beirut. Yeah. Scary.
Sis, stupid. Man, that's crazy though. That's all jokes aside. When I seen that, I was like, oh man, that's.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that there was a lady taking her wedding pictures, and it happened right behind her. It was right in her pictures. I saw that, Thea. That's crazy.
It didn't blow her up.
No, you know, they say you could feel the blast from up to 100 miles away. So she wasn't directly there, but it was in her photo, her wedding photo. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Well, prayers for the people in Beirut or whatever they are.
Beirut, yeah. Definitely prayers out to everybody over there because that's scary. So I got the last story I have. Thank you, Latrice. Appreciate you. Latrice always buys me earrings. She didn't buy these, but she bought me some hoops. I've been wearing my hoops, Latrice. So thank you for those. She always sends me presents. She's so sweet. All right, so there's another story, the final story that I want to talk about. Then you talk about what you want to. So did you see what President Trump said about the NBA? So President Trump is mad that the NBA players are kneeling. So he said that, you know, I really feel like they're disrespecting the flag and all of these things. And so what I do personally, this is what he said. What I do personally is when they start kneeling, is I shut the game off. And so it's so funny because he acts like him not watching the game is gonna stop the game. Everybody in the world gonna stop watching the game. So LeBron James came back and was like, okay, we're not gonna miss President Trump not watching our games. We're gonna do what we need to do. And he can turn the games off if he wants to. He said nobody's gonna be missing him because he's not watching. But it's so funny because Trump is so egotistical that he thought that him saying that he's not watching the game was gonna stop the show.
I mean, he got a bunch of, you know, when you're a monkey. I just had a conversation with one of my homeboys about Trump, and it's Trump and the other boy, 6ix9ine. Remember I told you how they don't even, like, when you say Trump, you be like, yeah, 6ix9ine, yeah. I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand. I don't even get it. Like 5 years ago, we was cool with this dude. Everybody was rapping about Trump. Then 5 years later, he don't like us and we don't like him. I don't understand what happened, and I don't care. Just get this mog out of office. You know what I mean? Anybody who has set the country up like that, he does some things where people like, oh, he did more for black people and this and more for black people there. He did do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the same token, he's just ignorant. So ignorant people make me upset. He's just an ignorant ass person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I hate giving 6ix9ine. I hate giving Trump. I hate giving a few people that energy. Like, dude, you just a whole dickhead. You know what I mean? You is what you is. Let's kind of, I be like Trump, right? Trump told people he gonna grab them by their pussy. The man done filed bankruptcy 5 or 6 times, but he's still a billionaire. Like, come on, man. Like, you is what it is. You a slum dog. You are the greatest worm ever.
I just really like LeBron's reaction, his response. Like, I just thought it was classy. It's like, okay, dude, we still gonna play our game. We're gonna still do what we gotta do, but that's it. So anyways, we only got 20 seconds left. A good show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate it. In the loop, subscribe. The link is in the bio on my page. Subscribe to the YouTube page. And we'll see y'all back Monday at 7:30, same time, same place. Thank y'all for coming and hang out with us in the loop. Fats, love you. Thank you.